Google Sheets is considered the Google Suite's equivalent of Microsoft Excel. So with Google Sheets, you can create contact lists, budgets, and pretty much organize data. So what I have highlighted here is a cell, and cells hold your data. Columns are vertical collections of cells, and rows are horizontal collections of cells. So a few things that you can do formatting-wise is resizing your cells. So as you can see here, a lot of the text is being cut off. So one way you can do it is you can resize manually by dragging the border, or you can do it automatically by double-clicking the border. So as you can see right here. Another type of resizing you can do is resizing to an entire range. So if you just highlight the range you want, and you just drag down on one of them, the changes apply to all of them. Now you can do this to the entire sheet and entire rows and columns by clicking the white box over here and dragging accordingly. So to insert and delete rows, you just have to highlight the column or row that you want the new column or row to be next to. So let's start with columns. So let me highlight column C, and then you can either go to insert, and as you can see there's column left or column right, or you can right click and there's insert one left or right. So if I insert one left, it shows up on the left. Now if I want to delete it, I can just right click, delete column, and it's gone. So the same applies to the rows. I can highlight it, go to insert and row above, row below, or right click. And there's insert one above and below as well as delete. So say when I resized this, I didn't want it to be so wide. So let me resize this again manually. And if I click on the box and I go to text wrap and I click wrap, as you can see, it adjusts the words accordingly to make two lines. Merging cells, say I want to make another column here, but I want the heading to be the same as the ones over here where it's merged. I highlight whatever I want merged. I go to Format, Merge Cells, and say Merge All, and there we go. It's merged. So a few other things that you can do formatting wise is you can make numbers into percents, currency, and then also add decimals. So say I wanted to make this into currency, which doesn't quite make sense when we're talking about points and such. I can go down to formats, and then as you can see here, you can make it into percent or even currency. So once I click currency, the dollar sign and the decimals appear. So as I said before, that doesn't really make sense. So another thing that would probably make a little bit more sense in terms of points would be to add decimal points. So if I just highlight this range and I go one button to the left, I can increase the decimal places. So I can increase it to whatever my heart desires. But if I don't want it and I don't want to press the undo button, I can go one more to the left and decrease the decimal places. So here are a few things that you can do formatting-wise. Now another thing that you can do with Google Sheets is you can add sheets. So as you can see on the bottom, this is sheet number 1. Now say I wanted another sheet, I can add it, and there we go. So to rename it, you can either double-click really fast and rename, or you can right-click. Oops, make sure you don't have it highlighted. You can right-click on the sheet and rename. So as you can see, once you right click, you also have multiple options. So there's deleting this sheet, and then it gives you a warning. So just click OK. Or you can duplicate. So as you can see now, since I only have one sheet left, I can't delete it or else we wouldn't have a spreadsheet. And then other options are you can copy it, you can rename it, you can even change the color. So as you can see now, it is a different color on the bottom. Sorry. And so these are a few things that you can do with Google Sheets. Thank you for watching this tutorial.